It's the Gear Tester here. Welcome to Range Report 1 on the Glock 36. Okay, come get a look at it. Alright, so this is a Glock 36, and we are having some problems with extraction. This is within the first 150 or so rounds, but you can see here, this round has been, we're going to take the magazine out here, we'll slide back. This round has been fired, right, and failed to extract, and this has happened a lot of times. Probably out of the first 100 or so rounds, the better part of 6 or 7 times this has happened, and it's like the extractor is just failing to grab on. So something to think about as we continue shooting here the Glock 36. Okay, come check it out. It just did it again. Alright, so you can see here, I'm not feeling too happy about the Glock 36 here because of this problem. Get the mag out again. Ooh. Get the mag out there. You can see it's having that problem. Glock 36 having a problem extracting those rounds. I've seen on a number of videos that I watched before and after I got a hold of this gun, people seem to be having this problem. They seem to be early on in shooting the gun, and we'll see if, as I continue to shoot the Glock 36, if we continue to get this problem worked out, or maybe it needs a different extractor or something. But finish up shooting these last couple rounds. Alright, we're back at the range today with some continued shooting of the Glock 36. This is a really interesting Glock, the thinnest Glock that the company produces. And you guys have already seen some footage of me having some problems with the gun failing to extract rounds. Not stovepiping, just not extracting them out. So that was shooting Federal, and that's about 150 rounds in of Federal ammo. So I've got some more, some different kind of ammo. I've got some Blazer brass ammo here today that I'm going to be shooting. The first 2 mags, the first 12 rounds, are going to be this Federal stuff there. Okay, and the next 2 mags that we shoot are going to be this Blazer ammo. Alrighty? So you guys will see those clips in just a second. Alrighty, we just shot that Federal ammo and had no problems. Now we're going to shoot some of the Blazer ammo. Alright, so here we go. This is going to be 12 rounds of Blazer with the Glock 36. So you can see here, take the mag out, it did it with this blazer ammo. I thought we would be maybe not having this problem with the blazer, so it's still doing it. Very interesting. It's interesting too, I've been noticing that my cartridges are doing this. They're kind of getting folded in on one side there. I don't know whether that's when it fails to extract the way I get it out, but we'll do some more shooting here with this blazer ammo. So I'm doing some continued shooting of the Glock 36 and continue to have problems with this gun, and I'm starting to think that maybe it's not the gun's problem, that maybe it's me that's the shooter that's causing the problems. I'm gonna shoot here just one-handed and see if I continue to get the gun to have problems with extraction. I think that I may not be giving the gun a sturdy enough hold so that the gun is being able to extract the rounds. So we'll see here. I'm shooting one-handed Glock 36. Okay, right there we have the problem again. It's the TheGearTester here. Welcome to Range Report 1 on the Glock 36. 45 caliber pistol, manufactured of course by Glock, and I've enjoyed shooting it here. My range reports document more than just one outing, and so I've had this Glock out about 4 times and have about 250 rounds through it. You guys have already seen some footage a couple days ago that I made, and you'll see some footage that I made more recently and of shooting this pistol. Some of the specifications on this gun here: we have the Glock Auto Pistols magazine from 2012. Okay, and you can see the pistol has an overall length of 6.97 inches, so basically 7 inches overall, an overall height of 4 3/4 of an inch there, an overall width of 1.10 inches. That's about 1/10 of an inch thinner than the Glock 9mm, 40s, and 357 SIG. So it is thinner, and it is, I believe, the thinnest Glock that currently Glock is producing. All right. Glock sometimes calls this pistol a subcompact pistol, but in reality, it's basically the same exact size as a Glock 19, which a Glock specifies most of the time as a compact Glock, not a subcompact Glock. Here is a Glock 26 for reference to the two. With the magazine in, which has an extension on it, the Glock 36 has. Okay, it is basically the same exact size as a Glock 19. All right, laying on top there. You can see there, it's basically the same exact size. So if you're wanting a good comparison, you're thinking about purchasing one of these pistols. If you have a Glock 19 or can see what a Glock 19 size is like, it's basically the same exact size. It is a little bit thicker. The grip is a little bit longer, even though, okay, so thicker this way, not thicker this way. All right, it's about 1/10 of an inch thinner. I'll show you that here. Then, I don't know if you can see that well, but it is a little bit thinner there. One of the nice features about the same basic size is you can use the same holster. This is a holster for a Glock 17, and my 19 will go perfectly in it and not come out, and my Glock 36 will go in it and not come out, right? So that is a nice feature if you have some holsters like that you're going to be using. So you wouldn't necessarily have to go out and get yourself a new holster if you had a Glock 36. One of the reasons I decided I would get my hands on one of these is the fact that the 45 Auto is just a very interesting cartridge. It is a big bullet, and I like that. Here's a 9mm for comparison. 45 is a much, much bigger bullet, probably much more powerful. All right, and that's really what interested me in the Glock 36. I also liked its size. I really like my Glock 19, and have enjoyed shooting it, and I really like Glock pistols, so the Glock 36 seemed like a good choice to me. I have not, and you guys have seen some shooting, I've not had a good experience here the last 4 range times that I've been to the range and shooting this gun. Since I got it, I have not been impressed with the gun. I'm not sure currently whether I am the problem or the gun is a problem, but the gun continues to fail to extract rounds. And the reason I'm questioning whether I am the problem is I'm not sure that I'm locking my elbows appropriately. I've heard that Glocks, chambered in 45 ACP, can have this problem sometimes. I've had another individual fire this gun a couple days ago, and they didn't seem to have the same problems that I did. They only fired about 20 rounds though, and I have fired over like 225 or so. So I consistently have this problem. You guys have, or you will see me shooting one-handed. Off camera, I was having a hard time. The gun continued to fail to extract when I turned the camera on. All of a sudden the gun worked very well when I fired one-handed, left and right-handed. I was trying to see if maybe I wasn't locking my arms, and maybe I was shooting one-handed, I was locking my arms, and when I shoot with 2 hands I'm not doing that. But I'll give you guys range report 2 or some kind of an update what ends up going on in this gun. Until I have some kind of resolution on the problem, I'm not going to do another range report. So I'll continue probably to shoot and test this gun, but you guys will see range report 2. Either I've decided I can't fix this gun, or that it is me that's shooting it. And if it's the problem that me as the operator, as the individual shooting this gun, then I'm probably going to get rid of it, just because I may not be a problem with the gun, but if I can't shoot it well, then there's no reason in having it. A little more information: the mags that come with the Glock are these 6-round magazines. You can get an extension and put 7 rounds in it. I'm not a New York resident, but if I was living in New York, this is the kind of gun I'd be looking for. If I can only have 6 or 7 rounds, 6 rounds or 7 rounds of 9mm, or 7 rounds of 45. 45 is going to be better, of course. Some people may argue with me, but I'll take the biggest bullet. If I'm going to have fewer bullets, I'll take the biggest, most powerful bullet I can shoot well. And currently I'm not shooting a Glock 36 well, so this wouldn't be a good decision for me, but maybe you do. I like the overall thinness of this pistol. I like that it's chambered in 45 ACP. I also like that you're able, at least currently where I am, I'm still able to walk into a store and buy the magazines as of the beginning of February 2013. So because it's not a high capacity gun, you're still able to get that stuff. I like its overall size. It's a very enjoyable size gun to carry. Thank you so much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off.